Hey guys, from here's 91, and I'm bringing you my next iteration in the character bios for A New Frontier. This time I'm focusing on Conrad. Now Conrad is a very interesting character. Why? Because he can survive the whole game or can die as early as episode 2. Telltale really did good work with him, how he can literally die in episode 2, 3, or 4, depending on your choices. And many of the times, it's not like you choose for him to live or die. It's just not like a Doug and Carly situation. It's like if you make a mistake here, he dies. Like in episode 4 especially, if you don't dodge the car, he pushes you out of the way of the car. That was a pretty good aspect of his character, but let's focus on the other aspects for now. We first meet him, he's a bartender. Seems like a pretty decent guy. Let's face it, if he's a bartender, you really tend to be decent because bartenders are also cheap therapist in a sense sometimes. But then everything goes to crap for him after his woman dies, basically. He actually goes through 4 of the 5 stages of grief. The only one he doesn't go through is denial. He completely skips over that stage. But he gets angry.
She's there because of you.
He goes through bargaining.
That's how it's gotta be. And then we all step into the sunshine.
Depression. And if he survives the entire game, acceptance.
And yet death was not something you could ignore. It had its weight. It seemed to her she had better not form the practice of ignoring death.
I think Telltale purposely did that with him, and he goes through them very well. Conrad, actually, what I was surprised was that you can kill Conrad in episode 2, because in episode 3, Conrad's such a big part of the episode. He even has a part in the main decision whether you kill Badger or whether you let him do it and stuff like that. So it was good to see that Telltale had a character who can die, but if he doesn't, he has an actual impact in episode 3. Now, it is true, in episode 4, he was more so just there for background commentary, but he did actually make a big impact during the end of the episode. And all in all, I liked that Telltale did that to us, where this character actually let's face it, he had a number of lines after he could have died. So it wasn't just like where he doesn't die and then he doesn't talk anymore. But Conrad overall seemed like a pretty cool guy from episode 1 and 2, and then until his woman died, then later on he actually becomes that again. He has to go through some major crap in episode 2, 3, and 4 to really get back to the whole loyal person that he seemed to be from the beginning. But he does get back there if you let him live.
Say no more. Whatever it is, I'm in.
If you kill him in episode 2, well, guess you never see that side of him again. What do you guys think of Conrad? Was he your buddy? Did you let him live? I know most people probably shot him when he put a gun next to Gabe. But let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Remember, like, share, and subscribe, and may God bless you all.